Disturbing videos on the internet that will keep you up all night thinking. I'm your host, Zell. This is going to be a good video. Just be sure to hit the like button, because it does help me get in the algorithm. I'm currently being shadow banned by YouTube.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Just be sure to hit the like button. You hit the like button? Huh? My bad. Excuse everything I just did. Sometimes you just gotta just let it out. But hey, let's get right into the video.
Look at him. I'm gonna shoot his ass for fucking around today.
I remember you. You're the security guard of the building, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
I've been having problems with you, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, man? I want to apologize to you, man.
Okay.
I hadn't had my medicine, man. I'm on psychotropic medicines, man. You know I'm schizophrenia, you know.
Right.
I hear voices, I see things they say this is not really there. And I just want to apologize to you because I was wrong. Hey, you know, I've been working all day. I've been working for 12 hours all day. Can you just shake my hand?
Of course, that's all I've been wanting was an apology from you. That's it.
Sir.
That's all. I'm just trying to do my job, sir.
But you know what, sir? I was thinking about something.
Oh, motherfucker, this nigga crazy. Do it. Come on. Hey, you going to fucking jail, man. Yo, what? Hey, get the fuck off my property.
Fuck.
Gone.
I'm gonna kill you. I hate your ass. You the Uber driver took my motherfucking money. Bitch, I got money now. I got motherfucking money now. You know what? You thought I was gonna forgive you? I'm gonna schizophrenia, motherfucker. I'm gonna kill you, punk ass. Hey, you know what? I got my knife in my pocket.
And you better not bring that knife over here. Your ass gonna die tonight. Come on.
You got a gun?
Come on, motherfucker. Come find out.
You got a gun?
Come find out.
I don't think you got a gun. He's a rinky-dink motherfucking cop. You ain't even got a badge. Hey, you know what? Hey, big bro, I told you I take medication.
Calm down, man.
I don't know what be wrong with me. I just lost everything.
Oh!
This is a funny clip I just want to throw in there. That's all.
Did y'all know wind is actually
Right? That's crazy. Like, you can't even see wind. You can feel it, but you can't even see it. Like, where is it coming from? That's crazy.
Shake your phone really slow from side to side. Those people will stop moving. It is shockingly easy to fool your brain. You want to see? This next one's called the split depth illusion. Just by using two parallel lines, you can make anything appear to be 3D. Here's one a guy made just by cropping the Star Wars movie and putting the bars in. Those two were the easiest ones. This one still gets me. There's no red. There's no red in that image. Your brain is making the red that goes in the Coca-Cola can. Your brain is coloring the image right now. Yeah, you did that yourself. You know what else your brain can do? Stare at the center of that grid. The lines will make themselves straight the longer you stare at the center of the grid.
That's crazy.
Look at you go with that big, sexy brain. It gets way cooler. Salvador Dali hid this girl in spheres using a technique called the Gestalt switch. It's where you secretly hide an image in the non-focused space. Dolphins are lovers. Depending on how developed you are, will determine what you see. This is not new at all. The ancient Hindu did this with their carvings. You had to look at it a certain way to get the full image. They even managed to do it in 3D. Favorite by far, Egypt. They hid the biology of consciousness in their art and headdresses. Even in the temples themselves. It was like a secret language. The more you learned, the more was revealed in the carvings. Why? It ensured you understood properly before you got taught something that could harm you or others. And it safeguarded the knowledge from other people who were unaware of the techniques. We are literally still decoding this to this day. Weirdest thing, they believe the ultimate illusion was this reality. And I agree. If your illusion sucks, make a new one. You
video. A guy is
That look like an alien. Okay, I got it right. This is so disturbing to look up. Sorry, somebody eating right now, man. Just skip this part. That is so nasty. And why?
strangest thing was found in the catacombs in Paris. People still don't know what the even this was. So this happened in 2004 in the catacombs, and for the people that don't really know too much about the catacombs, bro, it's like 174 miles of tunnels and caves all under Paris, pretty much. Apparently, I think since 1955, they have banned any tourists or anybody from going down there without a tour guide. And this one day, police were doing like this training exercise down there for some reason, and they ended up noticing that there was like these motion censored cameras that were like following them as they were going down and deeper in the catacombs.
Yeah, bro,
So,
I think I've seen something like this.
yeah, bro. So they were like, what the even is this? So the deeper they go, bruh, they ended up literally going, and dude, you're not gonna believe this, they found a movie theater.
Yes.
Pretty much set up.
I seen this,
in the
bro.
catacombs that they set up down there with the wiring and everything, bro. They set up all of this type of stuff. They even went as far as to say, bro, there was a bar down there. There was even a restaurant with dining tables and everything. So they ended up pretty much leaving to go get reinforcements, and they also wanted to go and get people that were
Experts with like wiring.
and electricians and shit like that. So they would go and bring those people, and when they get down there, all of the stuff is gone. Every single piece of it.
The movie theater, everything.
All the movie theater, the tables, the this, the that, the wiring that they set up professionally, all of it is gone as if they were never there. Even the motion sensor cameras are gone 3 days later. And the only thing they found was a note, and it just wrote, "Don't try to find us."
Really?
Straight up. That's what it said, yeah. And they, till this day, they don't know what the that was. So I don't know, bro.
That's gotta be some Illuminati shit, and they're like watching some crazy
shit, dude. The strange.
That's creepy.
Jackie Chan just exposed the real reason Bruce Lee was taken away.
When he passed away, and then the movie was released after he passed away, there was all kind of conspiracy theories. People thought the triads, the mafia, had something to do with it. It was said that his family had a curse, his father had a curse, that he passed on to Brandon. What is your belief on how he passed away?
What's the story in the West? I don't know.
No, you don't know the story in the West? That there was...
How Bruce Lee...
They said it was a couple. Yeah. They said he upset it because of his success in the film industry and taking the martial art around the world, that he upset it, the triad, mafia organization.
No.
Okay, that wasn't true. The other said that he was fighting a curse that was... No, that's not true?
Not
okay.
true.
So what? So can you...
that news in the public. I think in the old days, 30 years ago, because the communication not fast enough.
Yeah.
There's no internet. Nobody knows. He in somebody's house. Yeah, that's everybody knows. He.
By the way, this video is scripted and very.
Alright, I just found the real clip. Actually, original clip. Let's watch this.
You come a long way from that 15.
Long way.
I gotta ask you though, and I just because we're all Bruce Lee, but you know Bruce was big in the black community. So are you. Is he the greatest? Like, you've trained in so many different disciplines, and you got to see him actually, perform when the cameras are off. I heard people used to approach him on set and challenge him. Like, how great was he as a martial artist?
I saw so many great artists, great martial artists. My master is a great martial artist. He also is a great but besides he's a great martial artist, he know how to present the things. The like the nunchuck.
Yeah.
We have so long in the martial art area. Everybody knows nunchuck, but he know how to present. Like the kicking, we do kick every single day, but he know how to put the stick, the kicking, in the screen. And he know he can speak English, and that time he speak English. Then he has West education. Then he come back. It's like some kind of like a half traditional Chinese, half traditional American. So this one makes him unique. The way he talk, the way he present, the way, then just unique. He just great.
When he passed away, and then the movie was released after he passed away, there was all kind of conspiracy theories. People thought the triads, the mafia, had something to do with it. It was said that his family had a curse, his father had a curse, that he passed on to Brandon. And what is your belief on how he passed away?
What's the story in the West? I don't know.
Oh, you don't know the story in the West? That there was...
How Bruce Lee died?
They said it was a couple. They
Yeah.
said he upset it because of his success in the film industry and taking the martial arts around the world, that he upset it, the triads, mafia organization.
No.
Okay, that wasn't true. The other said that he was fighting a curse that was...
No.
Nope, that's not true.
Not
okay.
true.
So what? So can you
that news in the public. I think in the old days, 30 years ago, because the communication not fast enough.
Yeah.
There's no internet. Nobody knows. He died in somebody's house. Yeah, that's everybody knows. He died in somebody's house. My boss go to pick him up. And then send him to the hospital. Then that's the true thing.
That's the true thing.
Of course, you can find out more. I don't want to say in detail.
Yeah.
You find out the detail yourself.
They do the dive myself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's in the public in Hong Kong. Google's everybody knows. Yeah, everybody knows what happened. It's whenever I travel around, Bruce Lee died by somebody murder. No. Curse. No, nothing. Just normal die in somebody's house. That's all. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, we have BJ here. Who BJ?
This woman just died in somebody's house though. Like it had to have been something happened, right? I gotta look into that, man. He said look up Hong Kong, Google. What did he say? Hong Kong, Google? Is that what he said?
I don't want to say in detail.
Yeah.
You find out the detail yourself.
They do the dive myself.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's in the public in Hong Kong. Google's everybody knows. Yeah.
Hong Kong, Google. Come on, man. What is that? What is...
Yo, this pilot flew right next to the sun. And you're telling me the Earth is not flat and the sun is not local? Look at the map that pilots have to follow. A horizon map. Airplane. Plane. Look at the sun right over it. Yo, this pilot flew...
This is genuinely one of the most disturbing videos I have ever seen. It is the final footage that was found of a man who got lost in the Paris catacombs. In the 90s, a group of explorers were going through the catacombs of Paris and they were getting pretty deep in there when they found a camera that was just abandoned. And upon reviewing the footage, they realized that it was from a man who was exploring down there, but he got lost. Watching the footage is incredibly chilling because he's picking up bones and skulls while he's exploring, but there's a point where either he hears something or he sees something and he begins running. He's running frantically and you can hear his breath getting louder and louder and louder. There's points where he doesn't know which way to turn, and finally, as he's running, he drops the camera. Based off of the paintings that people were able to see in the footage and the testimony of the people who found the camera, this man was insanely deep underground in the catacombs. He was really far into the uncharted sections. And you may have heard of the film As Above, So Below, the movie that was actually inspired by this footage. As Above, So Below is a found footage horror movie about a group of people going into the Paris catacombs trying to find a hidden chamber to find the Philosopher's Stone, the secret to eternal life, but they actually end up going into the layers of hell. And the creators of this film saw this found footage from the 90s and it inspired them to make their own movie. So As Above, So Below is based on a true story. I'm doing a whole episode over on my pod Frightful Fandom talking about the history of the catacombs, what they were used for, this very unfortunate true life case, and of course, As Above, So Below. This is genuinely one of the most disturbing videos I have ever seen. It is the
Bible makes clear that we live on a flat, non-rotating Earth and that we live in a realm, not space. And I'm gonna prove it to you. If you don't already use Haven, it's an awesome studying resource. It can pull up verses on specific topics. Everyone I've put onto this loves it. Isaiah 40:22, it is he who sits above the circle of the earth, who stretches out the heavens like a curtain and spreads them out like a tent to dwell in. And a lot of people are gonna say, oh, that's proof of the globe. No, it's not. The Hebrew word in this verse can be translated as circle or vault, indicating a rounded or arched shape. This suggests a reference to the dome or the expanse of the heavens. In Isaiah 22, he uses a totally different word for ball. He will surely wind you up tightly like a ball to be thrown into a wide land. Two different words used, and this is the only time that you see this word in the entire Bible. Proverbs 8:27, when he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he drew a circle on the face of the deep. Job 26:10, he has inscribed a circle on the face of the waters at the boundary of light and darkness. Verses in Genesis alone that have the phrase, face of all the earth. What does that make you think of? A watch. The face of a watch. Job 22:14, thick clouds enwrap him so that he does not see, and he walks on the circle of the sky. Matthew 4:8, again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. Ezekiel 10:1, then I looked, and behold, in the firmament that was above the head of the cherubims, there appeared over them, as it were, a sapphire stone, as the appearance of the likeness of a throne. Revelation 7:1, after this I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth, holding back the 4 winds of the earth. Job 22:14, thick clouds enwrap him so that he does not see, and he walks on the circle of the sky. Remember, this is the same word that you can also translate to vault or arch. Here's just 3 verses that say, the world shall be stable, it shall not be moved. A lot of people love to say, oh, the Bible never said that the earth is flat, because it's not needed. When you read it and compare the verses, it's obvious. We 100% live in God's realm.
It all makes sense now.
The placenta. Okay, so the placenta is not supposed to be cut. So whenever a doctor actually cut the placenta, he's...
The reason why you're having a hard time sleeping is because the earth is going through an ascension process. The Schumann resonance has been spiking, and if you're ascending with the new earth, you are going to feel it. If you're feeling overwhelmed, depressed, anxious, having ringing in the ears, trouble sleeping, or you're oversleeping because your body needs rest, these are all signs that you are shifting with the new earth. The ascension process is not smooth and easy and can feel chaotic. So just know the louder the chaos, the closer you are to the new beginning, or the closer you are to breaking through the new beginning. So this is a good sign that you are aligning with your highest good. So rather than feeling chaotic or overwhelmed or that you're on the wrong path, it's actually a sign that you're exactly where you need to be, because you are shifting with the new earth. And not everybody is going to shift. It's an individual thing. It's just a sign that you are adjusting your frequencies to match the new earth's frequency, because the earth is going through an ascension process as well. And all the chaos that you're seeing is just a sign that the earth is shedding the old and allowing the new to come in. And the exact same thing happens on an individual level. If you're feeling depression, this compression, which means you're going within and you're navigating the changes that you're going through, rather than feeling like you're depressed, you're just going through a transitional period. So all of these signs are just part of the ascension process. And rather than feeling overwhelmed, just know that new beginnings are right around the corner. The reason why
T-shirts, shoes.
Make money off us. That's how it's going. It's 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. and you come out, how's it going?
Push back, guys. Push back.
And I love myself way more than I love you.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was getting out of hand.
Kendra and I both felt it today. Did you feel it? Do you feel the energy of today? Does it kind of feel like it was off? And do you have these off days? Well, there's a reason why, and science has once again proven the manifestation world. So we had the Schumann resonance, big spike, the last few days, and then this weird little blip here, right here. Our sixth sense is our ability to feel and attract and understand different frequencies, different vibrations. Also too, they're finding that the Schumann resonance, the Earth's frequency, does affect our alpha brainwaves. As time goes on, just more and more, more science and manifestation, just more of all of it is all going to coincide together, because it's the knowing. It isn't belief, it's actually the truth. But yeah, so in this video, I want to talk to you about what do you do when you just feel weird, when you get that frequency from Earth or whatever's going on. And remember, sometimes when we wake up feeling strange, we could be tapping into some negative energies that are all throughout the world. Best thing to do is remember, it's not your energy, it's not your frequency. You are just getting the feeling of it, but you don't have to accept it and hold it on to your heart. Kendra and I both.
Man, it was 16 years of my life, bro. And she gonna have a baby with my granddaddy, baby. That's why I was just telling him, man, boy, that joint hurt, bro. 16 years, bro. I ain't kidding you, 16 years, bro. And she had a baby with my granddaddy, man.
You look so concerned.
Then they had a twin. That's the most devastating part. I'm talking about I'm gonna get one, and he gonna get the other one.
Nah, he was mad. He was mad as hell.
Man, what? Man, I almost pulled the plugs off on him yesterday. They wouldn't let me get to him. I'm finna kill him cold to turkey.
Don't do it, bro.
I
know how you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you big man over there.
Yeah.
I pass your spot every day.
Real talk. 16 years, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, hold your composure.
I'm hold on.
Watch what's gonna happen.
See, I'm getting angry right now, man. That's what I'm telling, man. Man, I'm getting angry right now, man. I'm finna go get him. They got me messed up. He got me messed up, bro. Real talk.
Damn.
He got me messed up. Then he gonna tell me yesterday.
Bro, you for real about
he
that?
gonna wake up yesterday. He gonna tell me Happy Father's Day. That's when I'm finna go crazy. Damn, bro,
I'm sorry to hear that. Does she know what she just did?
No, she don't know what she just did. She don't know. She can't know.
Man, put that shit on Facebook, bro.
Real talk.
Put her full name and put his full name and put it on Facebook, bro.
That's what I'm finna go do too.
Stay away from her.
I am.
Don't get in trouble.
I ain't gonna get in trouble, bro.
Man, now I gotta step out and check on you now. I know your spot here. Yeah, I don't never just stop by there, but you see me all the time.
Right.
I rode through there.
Right. Man, it wasn't
Bro is so concerned. That's what's up, though. I know he be lying to him, though. Is he for real? I know he ain't for real.
Just chilling. How you feeling?
Good?
Yeah, man. How you feeling?
And I'm feeling good. Just taking a day at a time. Just chilling and staying focused for real.
Yeah, I love the time we.
From a federal prison.
I love the time we spent in Saudi, man. That was great.
And look, that's all I'm talking about here. The people here, they get their time, and they ain't never experienced the world. So I be telling them stories, and they be on 20.
Wow. Yeah.
Hey, you know what I was just listening to last night?
What's that?
The verse with you the verse you did on Donna with Andre 3000.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that was the end of the album.
And I said, yeah, they popping it.
Yeah.
What you been working on? You good overall?
Yeah, man. I just got off the phone with Puff. I talked to him for the first time 5 minutes ago. 5 minutes when you called me, yeah.
Hey, look how the all money do, you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, we've been in the studio, man. I got this warehouse in like 30,000 square feet. So I put all the, I have all the producers. So I put all the producers downstairs, and then I got this big screen. They be saying like 16:9 for films, but this screen is so wide that it's called a 9:1, and it's a surround screen. And I shot this movie.
Does Kanye remind me of the messy auntie in the family? Why do people be doing this I swear the comments be the funniest, man. I know y'all be doing it too. Y'all be on your Instagram reels, you be looking at the comments and laughing. I'm not the only one.
With my wife in Japan, and then we just edited it, and we just been showing it to people. It's like the next frontier. It's like sci-fi or something, and we gonna shoot some more films. We gonna go out to Japan, shoot more films, and we just making music. Like I chopped up this whole new album myself, and I've been like having the music played live, and like just finding, you know that artist Laser Them down in Atlanta. Yeah, I just got put onto him, but his beats, they just, it's like I connected with Dave Blunt's, and he was just talking about like these are the underground beats, and just explaining to me the way everybody approached their beats. They said that Dave Blunt's, watch this, he record on the phone. He records on his iPhone. There's some app.
Oh yeah.
Just chilling. How you feeling?
Good.
That's cool. Nah, that is good to see that like Lil Durk is in good spirits though. Even though that's tough.
We have another wildfire situation that just broken out, and this time it's in Long Island, New York, in the Hamptons. They are saying this wildfire is very large and it's moving very fast. And they say the winds is like 35 miles an hour right now. And as of right now, they don't know how it started. Once again, look at this shit, y'all. Reports are saying that it's like a mile long right now, and it's only increasing in size. In New York, though? This is crazy, fool. Look at that jump. Yeah, that's crazy as fuck. The thing I'm trying to understand is, isn't parts of New York still kind of wet from the snow or the rain? Like, how the hell does a wildfire start out there? I'm pretty sure it is not dry enough for that, right? Or am I tripping? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. And
every day that I clock into this job, I consider selling my pussy. Look at my fucking truck. Forgot to put the car in park. Look at my fucking truck.
That's a shame, bro. Nobody deserved to go through this. I'm not gonna lie. And you gotta do it every day. Man, I would have quit. I would have quit. I don't care. I'm a life path 5. I can't do it. Man, my mind be too creative. Like, no, I can't. I can't do it. No.
These are called totes. These are called overflows. The boxes that don't fit in a tote. I am in a Ford fucking minivan for soccer moms. What the fuck made you think we could fit all this shit in here, Amazon, Jeff Bezos, bitch? What the fuck? And then I just had a stop where I had to look for the overflow, but I think it's all the way at the bottom. So guess what? I'm just going to deliver it later. And then my DSP owner be mad when we be out here till 8, 9 o'clock. What are you mad at? Come get your old ass out here and do this. This is fucking ridiculous. Like,
that is, though. That is ridiculous, man. I feel it, though.
Niggas gotta stop sending me shit to my DM. Cause now you can see your doodle and all the doodle stains.
That is, why would they even make that?
Clear as day now. With the brand new 2025 acrylic toilet. I'm fucking done with this shit.
Imagine having that type of toilet though. You gotta see that.
Much shit going on.
That's interesting. Before using cordless phone, after using cordless phone for 10 minutes.
What happened? Coincidence. And even though you can watch the full video by clicking on the link in the dangerous truth behind boba tea.
Do y'all want to know why it was so important for them to force us to convert to Christianity?
Not because they wanted to spread an enlightenment in the good word, but because they were very afraid of us. I'm pretty sure y'all heard of the Haitian Revolution. Oh, you know where black people fought against the French and won? They were so nervous, they even made laws.
1685, a law in Haiti prohibited the practice of African religions and forced slave owners to actually push their slaves to adapt the Christian faith within 8 days.
Now, I really want to just ask this question. Y'all got knives, bayonets, swords, pistols, muskets, rifles, cannons, bombs. So here's the big question. How did enslaved people with no upgraded weapons fight and beat against these people? Well, this is Cecile Fatima, and she was a Haitian voodoo priestess. And she did a voodoo ceremony to summon the strength to win against these colonizers. A week later, 18,000 plantations were destroyed, and 1,000 slaveholders got what they deserved. Now, I can see why these colonizers want to demonize their practices. I mean, imagine seeing people like this doing these ceremonies, converting their energy to fight against you. Very strongly put in the Bible. Slaves, be obedient to your human master with fear and tremble in the sincerity of heart as to Christ. There were instances of colonizers' teeth falling out through battle. Stomach pains, headaches, issues within the colonizer soldiers. I mean, look at this. The Chief Justice President Judge lost his voice and had to adjourn court. Then the President of Legislative Council died. When court was resumed, the judge again lost his voice, and he had difficulty speaking. The jury believed to have supernatural interventions. They do not like the personal, spiritual, and ancestral power that we were using to protect us. Voodoo means spirit. They had to erase our spirit, our strength, in order for us to be docile. Because what was done in Haiti shook the foundation of owning slaves. But you know, y'all stay dangerous. Do y'all want to know?
Hey, ChatGPT. If you were the devil, how would you stop someone from being successful?
I'd make sure their own mind turned against them. I'd fill their head with thoughts like, you're not good enough, you're going to fail, why even try? I'd make these thoughts so constant, they'd mistake them for their own voice. Then, I'd make them repeat these thoughts until their subconscious accepted them as truth. And just like that, they'd never chase their dreams because their own mind would convince them not to.
Your mind is either your prison or your greatest weapon. Every negative thought you repeat becomes your reality. But what's been programmed can be reprogrammed. That's why affirmations work. That's why Inner Tune exists. Rewire your mind.
That's crazy.
Why is no one talking about this, yo? 3 months ago, Elon Musk had tweeted Doge and mini Doge. Godfather and the Doge son. But guess what, yo? His son meme coin dropped just about a day ago, y'all. And this is the most talked about project in Solana right now. Y'all know how Elon Musk is the face of Twitter and how he loves Doge. He even called it the Department of Government Agency Doge. Mini Doge is really about to take over the internet. And the crazy part is, the developers who made this coin, they're early adopters in Dogecoin. It's only currently sitting at a $12 million market cap right now, yo. And the chart found a crazy foundation. This is one of them Pepe, Shiba, early vibes. The artwork is extremely clean on this project too. They literally said that this is the richest kid on earth. But y'all need to get through your head is crypto is ran by different narratives. And whatever narrative is popping and buzzing is gonna blow instantly. The chart did a little moonshot earlier. Look at that. The crazy part about this token is though, you earn rewards every 5 to 6 minutes, y'all. Just from holding, just like the old BNB days. This is one of those. And there's a lot of TikTok influencers and Instagram, all different type of influencers that's about to push this. Pay attention. The devs that was behind this project took their last project over $250 million market cap. I keep putting y'all on these plays, man. Download the Phantom wallet and look it up. Mini Doge.
Yo, it seemed like they trying to get rid of money. That's what it is. Like the currency that we have, they want it to be everything digital. That's what we going, as we all know.
I feel like a lot of love is artificial these days, and we don't talk with each other for genuine creativity and personality purposes, because me personally, I could sustain myself in my life, so I'm not looking to drain resources out of nobody or to use somebody for something. Like, I want to get an equal value exchange, and I was thinking of this because I'm washing clothes, right? And I see my neighbor, he working on his car, but right next to him, he been out there for a few hours, right? But right next to him, what he got? His girl, right? And they Mexican, but he got his girl right there. She drawing her art, I'm like, damn, they vibing, bro. Where that's at? Where that's at in the black community? It's like it's like impossible to find that. I be seeing like people in the comments, they be like, well, you know, a woman will be homeless with you. Women have your back more than your bros. Nah, bro, I be feeling like it's a lot of people in this world that is full of shit, bro. Like Charleston White got a hat. I think everybody playing. Like, a lot of humans are trash, bro. And even your bros cannot be, your bros and your girl could be full of shit. You see Jada Young's situation. So, in a bunch of people, other situations, bro, people be having friends, family, girlfriends that's just not for them or not for life. I don't know, man. Like, where's the people that want to live, like, that want to live, bro? You know, like, actually want to live life. Does that not exist no more? It's like everybody's so transactional, or I don't know, man, or in their own little world to where we can't even make time for each other because everybody's so busy chasing this damn illusion, bro. And for the people that do vibrate on this frequency, bro, we must just be ducked off out the way because everybody I run across seem like they just be on some parasitical shit, bro. But y'all let me know, man, if I'm tripping. I feel like a lot of...
Nah, he on point.
I want y'all to know how this earth used to be and how it's going to be pretty soon. Yeah, we doing it, exposing Avatar. Because it definitely was a documentary on how this planet actually used to be and the people. In this land, they found so many new organisms, beings, trees, all types of advanced psychological things happening on this planet. Mainly because they wanted to colonize and obtain resources that would make them rich. Sound familiar? In the movie, there were these beings called the Navi people. Their bodies were so advanced and connected to the earth. And they seemed to have dressed to African clothing. Now, the Navi people were very, very tall. And so was nature, all the trees, everything was literally lit. There's the same thing about giants on Earth, 8 to 10 feet people living and walking around in the past. Taller than the regular humans. Because who was these steps for? I'm not just making this up. Also in the movie, there were big, tall, giant trees. You know, on Earth, the mountains that look like they cut off trees. Now, in this movie, they was willing to do whatever, knocking down sacred trees, doing all types of things that hurt the planet and the Earth and everything that was connected to it. Sound familiar? Now, all around the planet, there are these tall people on the walls, and they call them gods and giants and all types of things. What if all of these advanced beings who are called gods in different religions were just highly advanced beings in the past? And in the past, these people who are seeing them call them gods. I mean, who knows what our DNA is capable of? So these humans want what these highly intelligent beings have. So they invaded and took advantage of the people. I want y'all to know how this earth used to be and how it's...
Yo, Avatar definitely showed that, though. They definitely showed a lot in there. How, like, our planet used to be, how the trees used to look, how everything used to vibrate. Dope movie, man. Dope movie.
Falling for the temporary structures narrative? Oh goodness, of course you are. So anyways, check this out. The mainstream narrative will tell you these megacities were just a bunch of plaster-covered hay bales built by a bunch of pilgrims. Hell, I've even seen the claim that, get this, many were built with stucco and then painted with compressed air squirt guns for quickness. World's fairs, entire cities fully powered by free atmospheric energy, complete with massive impossible structures, weren't temporary buildings, but rather remnants of the old world they were actively erasing. Eventually, all torn down like it was nothing. Baby farms and all. But why destroy these grand buildings right after showcasing them? Oh, right, because they were never built in the 1800s. And they were in a bunch of plaster-covered hay bales built with stucco and then painted with compressed air squirt guns. Still falling for the timber.
Sergeant Moss talks about strengthening your aura.
When they getting you to donate your energy, remember it's a frequency war. And, you know, it's all about life force. And it's all about seeping from your aura. You have a soul. So your soul is always glowing. It never stops. Even though they try to cloud it with emotions, it never stops. All right? So you are forever pumping out life force into your aura. That's your magnetic field around you, which is your aura. This is why crystals help charge up your aura. But the key to it, family, is to strengthen your aura. I keep telling y'all that you have to strengthen the aura. You can strengthen your aura to a point where a bullet can't even penetrate you, can't even hit you because it's going to hit that aura field and it just drop. That's how strong you can strengthen your aura to. You can strengthen your aura so strong that motherfuckers won't even better come around you within a certain radius. All right? And if you think that's a lie, go look up frequency technology where the military uses these weapons, like 5G towers, or if y'all want to call them that, where they can turn up the frequency on it, and it'll make people's skin feel like it's burning. They can look. Frequency weapons work like this. The military can pull up with a weapon and point it at a crowd of people, fire those frequencies into the crowd, and people in that crowd are dispersed because they can start feeling like their skin on fire, it's burning, it's killing, they start itching, the whole nine. All right, so they do the same thing on a bigger level. You know what I'm saying? And a ritual, you donate in your energy to this satanic, false pagan god. All right, and the Celtics, you should already know who the Celtics were. The Celtics were some of the most evilest motherfuckers to ever walk the planet. All right, and whether you call them Celtics, Puritans, Pilgrims, Knights Templar, Christian Crusades, whatever shit you want to call, these are all human beings. Or shapeshifters, same motherfuckers, or Pleiadians. So, understand that the celebration of St. Patrick was also a sorcerer. Now, St. Valentine was not a sorcerer, all right, but St. Patrick was an actual sorcerer. This means he was into practicing magic. So this is why on St. Patrick's Day they like to use the color green, all right, because green does what? It's the heart chakra, all right. So anytime you're dealing with the heart chakra, you're dealing with the love vibration, all right. If you go watch an old video I did about bees, I was exposing bees to you and what bees are. Bees vibrate at the love frequency. Let me refresh in y'all mind, class, because that was like 50 videos ago. Okay, so with bees, for example, when they buzzing, what you hearing is literally their vibration, all right? So when you hear the bees buzzing, that's their vibration you hearing. When they getting you to donate your energy, remember, it's a...
If I could just get you to see, them mountains is tree stumps. If you can really see that, the veil is broken, bro. Because from that point, you see everything. You see everything. You really get to looking at the mountain, you be like, oh shit. That shit do like a tree that got cut down. And then you start scanning back, looking at the whole mountain range. You be like, oh fuck, that's the tree they cut right there. That's disguised as mountains. Boy, that shit stand out clear as day when you notice that's the tree you looking at. And then think about how tall the tree was. You're like, oh shit. Hold on now. I'm looking for evidence about all this shit Rashad Jamal be talking about how we fell in frequency and this was our planet and we was giants and we was blue, red, and green and you did blah, 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 bleed. Look at this big ass tree. This was a tree. If I could just get you to see them mountains.
That's crazy. Because the mountains do be looking like trees too. Yeah.
Golly. Blade up if it is. Shoot. That's enough. That should be enough. Light it. Hold on. Here you go. Now this all you need.
Oh, okay. No, I gotta have something in my hand. Look at this joker gave me. He trying to get me killed, y'all. Crazy. I'm trying to get an early insurance policy for me. He know what he doing. He trying to cash in on me, y'all. Trying to make me use my policy 4 times. No better than that, 5P.
See what you got.
See what they gonna do.
Let's see.
How many of y'all just jumped? Huh? Jump. Somebody's jumped. This video is funny.
Rule number 1 on how to take care of a baby. Always stand up or walk around when you're holding that baby. Don't you ever even think about sitting down. Don't you do it. You better not. You better get up and walk around, stand up with that baby.
I guess it's like more of a like, I guess they feel like they walking around too. So, I don't know. That is funny.
Do not sit down. You better not do it. All right, let's see if Charlie's in a no sitting down mood. Okay. All right. So here's what I found out. If I cry before she does,
all is well. Here we go. Watch this.
Ah! I hate sitting in this chair. Man, this chair sucks so bad, I just don't want to sit in this chair anymore. I really hate sitting in this chair. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, this chair sucks so bad. I just hate it. I want to sit here.
She ain't trying to hear none of that.
Every time I think about sitting in this chair, I just get mad.
Rule number 1 on how to take care of a baby.
Oh, man. I guess that works.
Ariana Grande interview scared the hell out of me. Because I'm sitting here asking myself, what the hell is going on in Hollywood? What is Hollywood doing to these young stars? And you may not know what I'm talking about, but look at this shit.
The next step
Why is she
is
talking
the
like
next
a robot?
step. It means it must come out.
Listen to
you know,
this.
it's been.
You have a release date.
You know what? They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy because at the Brighter Days clinic they do the memory erasure, you know?
Oh my God.
The memory erasure, they erase my memories. It's a little foggy, but
If you could remember, struggle, tell me, give me a date.
She just said at the Brighter Days clinic they do the memory eraser thing. What? So this is what's going on? These clinics are erasing these Hollywood stars' memories? And you know that she wasn't supposed to say that. She was not supposed to say that. Because when she said it, he took the mic away from her face. What's really going on? I don't know much about Ariana Grande. But what I do know is, and that doesn't seem like her, she seems more controlled than anything. Now, I'm not saying anything happened to her. But what I'm saying is, something is wrong. I know you see it. And if that happened to her, how many other people did it happen to?
Exactly.
Shit's crazy.
Exactly. You're right. How many other people did that happen to? Dang. That's creepy.
Why one popular diet says to avoid them, but as it turns out, not all carbs are created equal.
Bananas have a lot of nutritional benefits: fiber, some potassium, B6, and vitamin C, although they are frowned upon by people following the keto diet for being higher in carbohydrates than other fruits. Kelsey Siebold Dr. Shane McGee says they are a better carbohydrate than what Americans typically eat.
This doesn't give you such high sugar loads in your blood as like table sugar does. It gives you a more kind of slower, sustained release. So when we talk about carbohydrates, we're focused more on the low glycemic index carbohydrates that are better for you. And to be honest with you, you find those in mostly fruits and vegetables. Most of the processed stuff you can pick up, higher glycemic index, high spikes of sugar we want to avoid.
Which means they're safe even for diabetic patients in moderate servings. And he encourages patients with heart disease to eat bananas because the sodium to potassium ratio is just right to lower blood pressure.
Why one pop.
Can't believe this shit. Niggas violating me, I'm violating niggas. Give me 150, I'm calling this nigga. Niggas think they was slick in a car, leave their phone unlocked. Yeah, I got your phone now. Somebody tell I got her phone. Yeah, I got your phone. Yeah, and I'm calling this nigga. And I'm calling him. Nah. I told myself I would never call a nigga phone about no girl. But today is the fucking day. Today is the day. I'm telling you we are married, bro. Leave her alone, bro. Leave her alone, bro. As a father, bro, coming. You love her, son, bro, because you act like you really ready to die, bro. This is my wife, bro. I'm actually the sick.
Yeah, listen. We've been talking every day for a whole 6-7 months. Our feelings grown. I'm saying I got a text.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is fake.
If you play video games, check this out.
Surgeons, where they found that surgeons who regularly play video games make less errors.
I mean, video games require manual dexterity, so it makes sense.
Look at this, 32% fewer errors, 24% faster, and scored 26% better overall than their non-player colleagues.
Oh, I believe that for
That's
sure.
incredible.
Well, then
like that, you should be required in medical school to play video games.
But here's what's really interesting. It's not just about hand-eye coordination. Brain scans show that gaming rewires 3 key neural networks. The parietal cortex, which controls how we orient our attention, the frontal lobe, which helps us stay focused, and the anterior cingulate, which helps us handle multiple tasks. And get this, action gamers can track 6 to 7 moving objects at once, while most people can only track 3-4. They can also distinguish between different shades of grey 58% better than non-gamers, an ability that could mean the difference between seeing a car in dense fog or not. But here's the most counterintuitive finding. While most people get worse at multitasking when they try to juggle multiple things, gamers get better. Their brains become more efficient at switching between tasks, using less energy to accomplish more. Maybe it's time we stopped thinking of gaming as just entertainment and started seeing it as what it really is, a powerful form of cognitive enhancement.
If you play video games, check this out.
That's interesting, man. I will gaming too. That's my start.
Doechii may have just exposed the fact that she may be an industry plant, y'all. It's a clear-cut agenda. People need to open their eyes and see what the is really going on. It's really crazy. I just got in tune with her music, and now she do this. So she was on Hot Ones, and she read a question from a card, and it said, "What is her biggest dating red flag?" And y'all won't believe what she said. Look at this.
What's my biggest dating red flag? Is it being on the DL? You're on the right track. Is it close enough? You want to guess one more time what would be a red flag for me? Bad music taste? Oh, that is a good one, because that's one for me. This is a huge red flag for me. All right. Strike one. You're a man. Yeah. You're heterosexual.
I've never heard anything like that before. And the shorty that was across from her that was guessing her answer, the first thing she said was what most typical people would say, was a down low person. And she said, not quite. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. Is she an industry plant? And do she got a clear-cut agenda? Doechii may have just...
Industry plant, for sure. No excuses, man. No excuses.
All right, this video was taken in Novosibirsk, Russia. And you think Russia is an exception because they're banning GMOs, this, that, and the other, but this is going on there. And you'll notice, too, this happens more often in dense populated centers of urban centers than rural areas. Now look what the mainstream says about these trails. The truth behind those white streaks trailing behind jets in the sky. So a U.S. Air Force research paper was leaked in 1996. So they're saying that this theory that what they're doing up there is something nefarious has been around since 1996. And rooted in this Air Force research paper from the same year that was titled Weather as a Force Multiplier, Owning the Weather in 2025. And it outlines a future weather modification system to achieve military objectives using aerospace forces, and the EPA claims this does not reflect current military policy, practice, or capability. We can't do this, we were just talking about it. Then here it says, some people think it's to poison you, some think it's for mind control, and some think it's a way for the government to control the weather. Not like that's possible, right? On an unrelated note, if you want to detox heavy metals and boost your brain function and detox microplastics, pesticides.
Yeah, nigga, my mama's playing, bro. Niggas do all that yapping, nigga, I don't do no yapping, nigga. I'm give a fuck who it is, nigga. Get in me, nigga. Nigga, I'm giving the program, nigga. I'm a man, nigga. Yeah, I'm good. Get up from my face, nigga. You wanna try to swallow? You wanna try to swallow, nigga? You wanna try to swallow? Shut the fuck up. Nigga, you just yapping.
Ooh. Oh yeah, Donatello, go ahead, get active, buddy. Yep, put your shell on. Go and get the rest of the. I'll pay for the pizza. I'll pay for the pizza. Which sewer you want to come up out of? Yeah, the rest of the Ninja Turtles said which one you want to use, the nunchucks? You trying to use the stick? Shit, Michelangelo said he just bought him a pistol. I'm trying to figure out What's your next move, big dog? Yeah, damn, that boy a loogie, nigga. Fuck is going? It's too much going on.
It's too much going on.
If this was a news station, I'm fired. It's too much going on. Yeah, producer. Too much. It's too much going on in the news today. Yes, it is. Yep, I'm gonna go on here resign. Like the rest of them CEOs. Let me get up out of here.
Yo, that is crazy. So I guess people going around, they saying he look like the Ninja Turtle or something like that. Yo, that is funny. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, why you gotta beat him up? I ain't gonna lie. You gotta... What? Nah, you gotta fight. You gotta fight.
What was Disney trying to tell us? The father of mathematics and music.
Mathematics and music?
Ah, you'll find mathematics in the darndest places. Watch. You can imagine how excited Pythagoras was when he shared his findings with his pals, a fraternity of eggheads, known as the Pythagoreans. They used to meet in secret to discuss their mathematical discoveries. Only members were allowed to attend. They had a secret emblem, the pentagram. Hidden within the pentagram is a secret for creating a golden rectangle, which the Greeks admired for its beautiful proportions, and we find it in their classical architecture. The Parthenon, perhaps one of the most famous of early Greek buildings, contains many golden rectangles. These same golden proportions are also found in their sculpture. What was Disney trying to tell us?
They be having the truth in the cartoons all the time, man.
Do you know what's not normal? It's not normal to get up at 6:30 in the morning, to get your kids rushing ready for school, to shove them out the door, to fight with each other, in order for them to go to a place where they're not actually getting educated, they're getting indoctrinated. Do you know what else is not normal? It's not normal to just have a couple of hours with your partner in the evening, after work, when you're tired, when the last thing you've got on your mind is actually, you just want to de-stress and all you do is argue, right? Do you know what else is not normal? It's not normal having to live month to month on a wage, knowing that if one day you were to lose your job, that's it. You'd lose your house, you'd lose your car, you'd lose everything, right? That's not normal. And we've been sold this as a normal way of living, like this is life. That's not life. That's survival. It's literally clutching at straws in order to just get through to the next day. We've been sold this lie, this game, which doesn't benefit us in any way, shape or form. All it does is benefit the people at the top, the owners of the corporations, the billionaires, the people who take advantage of the fact that you don't feel good, that your health is bad, that you feel depressed. So they sell you solutions to your problems in order to make themselves money. And that little bit of money that you have, you spend it on shit to try and make yourself feel better. And all the time, they're just getting richer and richer and richer and richer, and your life isn't changing. Because the alcohol that you buy, the nicotine that you buy, the drugs that you buy, the Netflix that you watch, all of these things you do to kind of make yourself feel better don't actually solve the internal problem, which is the fact that life is not meant to be lived in this way. And when you change your life to a life that you actually love, then you don't need the Netflix subscription, you don't need the alcohol, you don't need the drugs, you don't need the nicotine, you don't need the constant fighting with your partner. You have time to spend with your children, you have time to spend with your family, you have time to spend with your partner. You do the things that you enjoy, not the things that you hate, right? But of course, in order to do that, you need to change the mindset of the way that you're thinking. You need to change the things that you do. You need to change how you feel.
Yeah, that's real, man. We in this, man. We in this, man. We are in the matrix, man. People still don't get it, man. But hey, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end off the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys in the next upload. Peace.